Hi, you join me now in my living room because I had a really cool video planned for the Studebaker this week that's gonna have to be put on hold because of something that was completely out of my control. We're waiting for parts that we shouldn't even need, but we do because I had made an appointment at the alignment shop. And I had arranged for a tow truck, a flat deck, to come pick it up and haul it down there, and then we were gonna drive it back home. The tow driver decided to hook the car up and pull it onto his truck by the tie rods and bent them into many small mangled pieces. So we had to get a new center reach rod, inner and outer tie rods, and the adjuster sleeves. And those are waffles. Those are on the way. So, as luck may have it, this same day that this happened, this box showed up. This box is from Speedmaster. They have mailed me some things that I paid for with money, which some people call buying stuff. This isn't like from Speedmaster. Although, if anybody from Speedmaster is watching and you want to throw me some free stuff, you know, marketing for cars, I'm in. Let's do it. I love your products. It's the third set of Speedmaster heads that I've had. So, in this box are parts to put together the 360 LA small block for our duster. These are empty exhaust valve boxes. I didn't order valves, but they gave me some boxes. This is the one where I want to start. If the engine is out of the vehicle, you have to make it faster. That is the rule. I didn't make it. I'm just following orders. So first box here is going to be, yes, a set of Trick 1.6 roller rockers. It's a mopar, so they're all shaft mounted. I got 1.6s because I wanted to get a little bit more lift out of the cam we're going to put in this motor. Pretty cool stuff. The camshaft we're going to use has about 500 lift, or 508 lift with 1.6 rockers. And I wanted to make the most use that we could out of the heads that we bought, which are set up, ready to run heads, and they are set up to run no more than 510 lift. So we just got it good there. This is like the easiest way to bolt on some power. No, it's not a supercharger. I wish it was. Yes. Christmas came early. Yes. Yes. It's aluminum heads. Nice aluminum heads. These are Speedmaster part number something. They are a 202 intake. I think it's a 1.6 exhaust. 65cc chambers. They are going to be perfect for our pretty mild small block. The idea with this motor is we want to make somewhere around 400 crank horsepower would be good. Because, you know, that'll be somewhere around 360 or so at the tire. Which is, you know, enough power to you know, get in trouble. It's enough to have fun, but it's not so much that I'm going to go to prison with a ticket for, you know, 90 and a 55 or 180 and a 70, something like that. Anyway, so there's one more head in here because you buy them in pairs. But it looks like that. So as you can see, we got a set of cylinder heads, some aluminum heads from Speedmaster, as well as a set of their roller rockers. Again, we got 1.6s because we are here to make power. Got a whole bunch of parts for this thing. And then this is obviously that 360. So it's nice and spongy. So basically, the only thing from this motor we're actually not going to just pitch and throw away is basically the short block, the rotating assembly. We're going to use the A-body pan. We're going to use the old valve covers that I have. We're going to use those new heads. We got an Edelbrock intake. We've got that comp cam and all that stuff. We've got the lifters and push rods and all that nonsense as well. This Sconge Pit 360 will sort of have a similar glow up to that 289 we rebuilt, with the exception of the part where it ended in fire. We have every part to put this 360 into my Duster with party trick hiding under this pile of stuff in this garage here. Under the starter, under this column, you can just see a piece of it right there, the shifter. There is a so-called Hemi 4-speed, the A833. I bought a complete swap kit from a guy on OfferUp in Washington, and he gave me literally everything. Every single nut, bolt, bracket, the cross member, the transmission tunnel, pedals, clutch, flywheel. This is the Z-bar. I had to get that online. But everything except the Z-bar he just gave me, and it was only like $1,000 including the trans. So I bought the hell out of that, and we're gonna put that in the Duster. So now I guess the plans for the Duster have been revealed. That's what's happening. We're gonna go ahead and throw it together like that, and hopefully have it done in time to make that crazy road trip. It didn't look quite like this. As you guys may or may not remember, or if you saw the brief little video I did on it, it's like a 2-minute segment. This car started life as a 318 904 automatic, little 8 1/4 rear. Did not have the 6-pack snorkels, wasn't covered in stickers, didn't have rallies, or sorry, mag wheels. It had rallies, 14-inch rallies, front and rear, little skinnies. 195 tires all the way around. It looked adorable. I think I haggled and paid like $3,300 for this car, and I daily drove it for a long time. I think they call this Indian Rose Metallic. It's brown with metal flake in it. Is basically all it is. Right now she sits empty, devoid of motor or trans, but we just showed you those are inside. It's pretty Spartan in here. I've actually pulled some bits off of this thing a while ago for the charger. That'll probably end up back on this car, depending on what we end up doing with the charger, so we'll see. But we got that hot 360 and that 4-speed for this thing, which is going to be just slick. You can see the hole in there, but it is a functional scoop because non-functional scoops are stupid. And interior wise, it's pretty stock, with the exception of some new carpet and these bucket seats, which are okay. I'll probably leave them in because the bolstering actually Kind of helps to keep you in the seat a little bit, because this thing wallers like a bowling ball on a mattress. I ain't kidding. So the rear seat is in perfect shape, as most of these cars are. I should probably put that tarp on it. Get in here. Some modifications that I made. Oh man, I forgot how much I like these seats. I haven't sat in this car in a long time. I added a tack, because of course I did. Obviously, like I said, it was an automatic. Everything worked when I parked it, which means nothing works now. If you know mopars at all, you know that they like to catch fire right about here. 8-track AM FM, not a cassette, just 8 tracks. It works flawlessly. That brown case under that mash thing there is all my 8 tracks. 8 tracks here. Let's see if I can remember how to open this thing. There we go. Not very many. There's a couple in the house too. This is my favorite 8-track right here. So Fog That Fool for the City. I freaking love that album. This little carrying case was actually a gift from a friend of mine who also had a bunch of dusters. He had more than me, actually. He had like 4 of them. If you're watching this, Win, I still have it. I still use it. Thanks, buddy. This is my home repair on the heater piping, which, you know, maybe we'll fix that for real. Yeah, this is the inside of my duster. It's got new carpet. We did a lot of work on the rear end, brakes, and suspension of this car. It has QA1 tubular upper and lower control arms in the front. It has Mancini Racing super stock rear leaf springs in the back. It has the same dent on the corners that every Duster has. That's what it's supposed to look like. And then the same on the front, this body line here. Unfortunately, every Duster on Earth has dents on one side at least. Because this car just has so many good body lines. I mean, this one kind of wraps around the thing, and then right below it, this line that runs up down the quarter panel. Then you've got another one midway down the quarter panel. Then you've got one down by the door. Like, it's just, there are so many lines on these cars. They're so cool. It's got 3-inch exhaust, no crossover or anything. I'm going to change that. But from here back, with 12-inch cherry bombs and 340 tips. So it's the loudest car I've ever owned. Those are the tips, the square tips you might recognize if you're a Mopar guy. First of all, it'd be really nice to have this car back again. I have not driven this car in 6 years. I haven't really driven it in like 6 years. 5 or 6 years, something like that. So I'm really excited to get it back on the road, not only because it's been off the road for so long, but because I was already daily driving this car at one point. I know everything at least worked before. It can work again. To get the car back on the road, roadworthy, and then, you know, hop in the driver's seat there and take this clapped out 74 Plymouth and drive it 3,130 miles. We got some freaking work to do. That's why we're getting parts. Originally, the plan was obviously to do this trek with the Mustang, but we got set behind from, you know, the fire. So we are gonna have to get cranking on this guy. brand new. I can still see cross-hatching. Yes! So here's where we're at with our 360 now. Got her all the way down. Would you just look at those cylinder walls? Oh yeah, no ring ridge. No discoloration. There's still a little bit of cross hatching. Nice, clean cylinder walls. All right, we got a good core here, and that's good, because if I took this apart and it looked like that 5.0, I'd probably have a fit. I am glad that looks as good as it does. So basically, we're going to leave the bottom end of this thing alone. We'll pull the cam out, all the lifters, and then let's see what those look like. Tiny bit of a ridge. I mean, tiny, still nice and flat. Probably still had plenty of life on it. But, you know, we're in there. Maybe we'll pull one more. Come here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this thing was fine. Nice, healthy little V8. I'm not seeing any signs of damage or anything like that. I don't think this engine's been opened up before either. These all look really good. This is one of those engines, you know, we took it apart and because we have speed parts for it, but this is the kind of engine you get where you end up with, you know, shelves that look like this. Because all these parts are still good, they're just old. So we'll probably keep the lifters just to have some spares. Keep those with the push rods. Because you never know when you're going to need a hydraulic lifter, like right now. And then all the front dress too, obviously, will get pitched, except for we'll keep all the brackets. We'll keep the fuel pump, the pulleys, the balancer, and that's probably it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are so inclined. I appreciate every single one of you. And stay tuned for next time when we throw some speed goodies at this thing, get it all put together, cleaned up, and painted. So, we'll see you guys next time.